All right, welcome everyone for another Eric flight. It's been a long time between being sick and getting current again in the real world for flying for fun. It's been quite a ride, but we've gotten through it. Tonight we're gonna do a flight down the Atlantic coast. We're gonna try to make it to Kill Devil Hills, first flight airfield, if you will, and just gonna have some fun doing this. So that's what we're planning to do tonight. Join us. Feel free to fly along on the Microsoft Flight Simulator East server. Without further ado, well, let's get this puppy going, shall we? Flight should be about 2.5 hours. So, take me a while. It's been a while here, so let's see, there it is. There it is. Popped right up there, see that? So we're gonna go and dodge some prohibited. Here's airspace over here. We got some right there on the Eagle's Nest there, so we're gonna have to go around that. But then we don't want to hang around the coast too much because as we get down here, we have a warning area. And then we have the Wallops Flight Facilities. We want to stay to the west of that and go down here. We're also following on VATSIM online. They're doing the ICAO type flight plan. So I'm used to flying that in Rowell because that's what we do in the Rowell, the ICAO one. We don't do the FAA one anymore. They switched that over a couple of years ago. So it's pretty simple. The hardest thing I think are the equipment codes and the transponder. You have to know what you're dealing with. So, but I also made a real world one for myself. So it is what it is. It's just, the equipment codes are kind of more complex than the FAA's, the old FAA flight plans. All right, anyway, let's get our checklist. Let's get this thing going. Sure. Flying in the 172. Last plane I flew, real life. It took me an hour to get checked out. So anyone that says that the sim's not worth it for a world pilot, you're wrong. Because I didn't fly for 7 months, and thanks to practicing on the sim, it literally took me an hour. We did slow flight, we did stalls, we did engine out, emergency landing, and um, just landings in general, and it went well. So I am now current for another 2 years, basic med certified now, so I don't have to worry about that. That was the biggest problem. I get so nervous on medicals because if I was going to go third class again, it'd be a special issuance. But the thing I have, it's not that bad, so I would qualify for basic med, no problem with it. It wasn't any of those conditions for basic med that we had a problem with. So, but I am healthy, I am safe, so everything is good. All right, let's start this puppy up. Pretend the pre-flight's done, so seat tracks back and lock. Avionics are off. Autopilot is off. Throttle, fourth of an inch. Gas is on, right? Yep, fuel's on. Mixture full lean, brakes are set. Master on. Beacon on. We're not calling clear prop till I start it. So auxiliary fuel pump on. One, two, three. Off the fuel pump. I'm gonna do that there. And make sure we'll go rich. Already did that. Alright. Mags to start. So here we go. Clear prop. Clear prop. Very good. All right. La. Make sure full rich oil pressure is good. Lights as required. Let's turn the nav lights and tax lights on at this time. Mixture is pretty good. We're about 300 feet, so that's not good. All right. Seatbelts, harnesses, flaps are up. They are. Visualize. Yep. They are up. Look at it's an Eric flight with red hair, everybody. That's the marshal. I'm official. Oh my god, nice boots. All right. Oh man. All right, he bent the frost. How cold is it here? Let's go to Sky Vector. Sky Vector says it's about 13 degrees Celsius. So what's that Fahrenheit? I can't do that bad. 50 something. I'm trying to do the Google thing here to Fahrenheit. Yeah, 55. All right, so put a little bit. I'm gonna keep the air off. The heat we won't need as much, so we'll put a little bit in. Avionics going on. Everything's working. It's amazing. Master's on right. Okay. good. Make this window go to my real sim gear GNS 530 after I resize it. Go out there. Have to wait so I get a good picture of it. Get that. Turn all these lights off. We are doing real world weather, not real world time. I want to fly during the day. Kill Devil Hills, I think it's only open during the day. I don't think it's open at night, so I'd have to double check that. I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that one. All right, I'm gonna get an ATIS here. Put this in my real sim gear. I'm gonna have to resize that after. All right, give me a second. You have to resize the window, so it takes up the whole day. We go. And then it fits the whole window of the real sim gear GNS 530. Alright, so, ATIS. Got a lot of things going on in this tab. Oh my lord. Kind of bummed out about Toby Keith, I gotta be honest with you. Got so many things going. I got YouTube TV. God. Disney Plus. Another checklist. Another one. That's for my real old flight. It was a briefing from a long time ago, that Latos thing. Alright, oh yeah, ATIS. Okay, now let's go to the map. Take this thing. So there is no ATIS here. There's a right pattern on 2-4. Let's get some Monmouth weather if we can. 121.625. Monitoring column 2. I don't know if we'll get that from here, but no. Alright, so what we'll do is go to Sky Vector and get it. Actually, we'll get the windsock. Where's the windsock? I just saw it. Let's go. Where'd you go, Mr. Windsock? It's gotta be in the field. Just that way. Alright, well, let's look around the area. Belmar says 34013. And we'll be heading north, that means. So runway 6, that's what we'll be aiming for. Alright. Very good. Back in the cockpit. Alright. Checklist. Runway 6. Winds aren't that bad tonight. 13 knots. It's a little lifted, not much bad. Alright. Altimeter. Let's go by field altitude here, shall we? Field altitude is 87. So this is what you do when you don't have radio and you can't get any ATIS there. So it's about right there, and that's your pressure setting. We set it for field elevation, so 87 feet, which you see in the section. Back to the checklist. Transponders, alt squawk. It is ASBA will be on 10. Test the radio. Real world CTAF now. So the real world CTAF here is 123.075 finally, and everyone out there is like complaining that does the airline. It's like, oh, it's not realistic. Well, for us VFR guys, it is realistic. So get over it. Old Bridge traffic, Cessna, 9 Echo Foxtrot, radio check please. I don't know if anyone's gonna get that. And I'll put the other CTAF, the Unicom, if you will. It's not even CTAF, it's Unicom. 122.8. Let me just make sure that that was transmitting. Yeah, alright, we're good. Alright, with that, we are going to get stuff going on here. Taxi light as required. It's already on. Brakes we test on the way out. And let's go to runway 6. So we're going to have to turn this puppy around and go that way. That's what we're going to have to do. Alright, let's turn around. Brakes off would be nice, huh? Yeah, I think so. So we're leaving out of Old Bridge, New Jersey. This is the closest airport. I knew about this airport from when I did the Clerks inspired flight a long time ago. And we're going runway 6. So we're going to be small little GA airport here in New Jersey. Weather's not the best in the Northeast, so that's why we chose New Jersey and decided to go down. Oh no, that windsock's showing something else. Maybe we should turn this around. Yeah, let's turn around. Let's go 2-4. Really here. We don't have to contact approach or anything. We can just take off, and as long as we're clear of everything, we're good, you know. Kind of bummed that in the remarks column you can't leave links anymore. Because I used to leave a link to the Twitch channel. Sometimes the ATC would watch the stream a little bit, but that's okay. We'll do what we can. So, all right, we're gonna follow the fire truck there and turn this puppy around for a run up here. We're gonna try to go in the wind here. This is a tough one, huh? Turn around. Very narrow. Into the trees. There we go. That's the best we're gonna get. Into the trees. Okay. Run up. Brakes are set. Fuel set to both. Trim set for takeoff. It is flight controls doing box. Annunciator lights. Yep, I dimmed them. I dimmed the lights, everyone. There you go. Looking good. Alright, instrument, stern coordinator in the middle, no flag. Heading coordinator should be about 3.5. It is. Vertical speed looks good. Altimeter looks good. Horizon looks good. Airspeed looks good. Make sure it's best power. It's all the way in. Good enough. 1800, and we're going to test the mags. Here we go. Right magneto. Good. Back to both. Left. Back to both. And amps, volts charging. Vacuum looks good. Pressure, oil, temperature. Green. Idle. It's right about where it should be. 625. Alright, back to 1,000. Let's get our taxi light off, landing light on, strobes on. And we're gonna try to turn this thing right around. I like to use the maximum amount of runway available, so that way if there's a problem, you got more chance, you know? Early right there. Alright, if there's a problem, take off roll, mechanical emergency otherwise. And there's enough available runway ahead of us, we will board, take off, land, head right there on the runway. If we are under, let's say 800 feet. If we're under 800 feet in this palm, mechanical emergency otherwise, land right there. If no more than 30-degree turns, best glide speed, and this is 65. Nope, 68, full gross, we'll go full gross, 68. If we're above, what did I say? Oh, 800 feet in this palm, mechanical emergency otherwise, we will take a turn to the left. That's where the wind's coming from. And then downwind and taxiway the grass Norway. What is available to us, best glide speed again is 68, rotate at 55, climb at 74. Everyone got that? Okay, so without further ado, we will call it. Old Bridge traffic, Cessna 9 up Foxtrot, departing runway 24, departure to the southeast. Old Bridge. Should probably look. It's kind of hard with all these trees, though. It's hard to see things over here. Hope we make it out. The wind was from my left, so we're gonna turn the yoke a little bit to the left. Start over here in the middle. Okay, heading looks good. feet, heels on the floor. Here we go, a little bit of right rudder, full throttle. Rotate. A lot of trees. A lot of trees. That's not sketchy. It is a little sketchy. And by the way, we did runway 6, not too far. So I was right by saying 6. I wasn't paying attention well enough. Okay, trim up. Probably should have put this first coordinate in. Okay. And runway 6 is a left pattern, so we're gonna go straight up for a little bit. And then we'll take a right-hand turn here on course. Looking pretty good. The wing looking good. Take a turn to the right. And on course. It's hard to direct it on the outside view. Climb to 4,500 tonight to okay, over to Unicom pretty soon. Approach would be on though, so you could ask for flight following as well, which you might do. You see, right now. We're approach, so 128.55. That's what it is, right? New York. 28.55. Newark approach, November 489 Echo Foxtrot.
489 Echo Foxtrot, New York. The approach.
Says the 9 Echo Foxtrot Type 172, requesting flight following. We're about 2 nautical miles southeast of 3 November 6, and we're direct to November 12 at this time, climbing the 4,500 VFR.
489 Echo Foxtrot, New York approach. You are completely broken. Squawk 0222 and the Newark altimeter 2977.
0222, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
The 489 Echo Foxtrot, radar contact position as reported on course. Maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Leaning on the mixture here.
89 Echo Fox, Bay aircraft type.
172, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
Thank you, and what's your destination?
Ultimate destination's Kilo Foxtrot, Foxtrot Alpha, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
Thank you.
Yep. You got it. Alright, shut it down to about 500 feet per minute. Look out the window and say, hey, we're pretty good. Now there is an alert area down here, which we're going to avoid, so we might go a little bit to the east to avoid that. By the time we get to November 12.
So 9 Echo Foxtrot, contact New York Center 125.32 2532. Good day.
125.32, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Five point 32, right? Not going in.
United, leaving my airspace. Correction, Boston's offline. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change crew. Good.
United, United 20 Heavy. Have a good night. Thanks.
Delta 10-3, add Cameron. Correction, add Cameron. Proceed directed to Tal. Intercept runway 4 right. Localizer.
Tal, intersect runway 4 right, localizer Delta 1020.
Number 1248 Lima. Radar contact lost.
New York Center, November 489 Echo Foxtrot, climbing the 4,500 VFR.
Number 489 Echo Foxtrot. Hello, Kennedy altimeter 2977. Delta 1023, cross the Tal at 2000, cleared ILS 4 right
Should
approach.
be 3,500.
Cleared ILS 4 approach. Also, quick question, is the Tal on the camera for a rifle?
If I go this side of
No,
south,
that is the fix for the ILS 4 right.
I'm gonna try to do that.
Oh, I apologize. Thank you for that, Delta
Okay.
1023.
American 101, fly heading 320, descend and maintain 2000 now.
Descend and maintain 2000, heading 320, American 101. United 172, holding short of runway 6.
Sorry about that,
VATSIM
United
is,
172, the...
really well covered tonight.
Stand by.
The whole East Coast here. Hello, Maddie.
97, maybe proceed back
Hi.
on course.
Not yet. Sorry about that, United
No.
172,
No.
the Trenton wind 35010, runway 6, clear for takeoff.
This is daddy time.
Clear for takeoff, United 172, no
It's
problem.
daddy time. Yes. 6-year-old
Definitely
on board,
1087,
everybody.
turn left heading 240.
I gotta pay
Montebello,
attention here,
Eagle,
okay?
Mike Oscar Lima.
Okay.
Direct, repeat our direct, please.
W1097, direct Montebello VOR,
Maddie,
Mike Oscar
I really need to
Lima.
pay attention, so I'm asking you to kind of leave, okay? I love you so much, but I need to focus.
Mike Oscar Lima, we're going direct 2 and fly heading 240 for JetBlue 1097.
Alright, might clip the alert area.
New York, JetBlue 1259, runway 4 left at Kilo already.
JetBlue 1259, the Kennedy, excuse me, Kennedy wind 02012, gust 19,
Down.
runway 4 left, with takeoff.
Not too
4
far.
left for takeoff, JetBlue 1259.
Here, Center, Brickyard 4389 with you at just under 9,000. Brickyard 4389, New York Center, hello. Kennedy altimeter 2977, land the islet 4 left
Yes.
approach. Correction, 4 right approach, fly heading 180, descend and maintain 4000.
Mixture
Descend and
out.
maintain 4000, expect 4 right ILS.
About there.
Heading again? 180. Fly heading 180, Brickyard 4389. American 101, fly heading 010, intercept localizer.
Heading 010 and intercept the localizer, American 101.
Looks like you got a little rain out there, no?
American 2439,
Looks like it.
change order to
American 2439, what's the mission here? Vessel Washington Center 133.72. Have a good
We're gonna turn on course.
13372, American 2439, thanks.
American 101, that was my mistake. Do you want to re-vector around?
Kilo Oscar.
No, we're coming in American 101.
American 101, cleared ILS,
So?
runway 4 right approach. Kennedy, wind
Just ready to go.
012, gust 194 right, clear to wind.
This left, 4 right, 4 left, sorry, American 101.
Brickyard 4389, descend and maintain 4000.
Trim up.
Yeah, we're headed down there now.
Alright, let's enter in now. Let's make that turn. We're gonna clip that alert area just to our right, but we're right on the edge, so I'm not feeling too bad about that. Trim it up. Right near Lakewood, New Jersey, where the Hindenburg accident happened. Right out there.
Yeah, JetBlue 1259, Kennedy 5 departure, 3000 for 4.
JetBlue 1259, New York. Instruction, New York Center, radar contact, proceed direct, wavy, climb, maintain, 11,000.
JetBlue 1259.
JetBlue 1023, maintain 210, correction.
To the west.
Stand by, sorry, maintain 210 knots till Zetal, and you're cleared ILS, runway 4 right approach.
Right now, we're right outside the alert area. If you see that right there, so kind of tells you why it's good to have sectional.
Cross Zetal 2000, cleared ILS, 4 right approach, maintain 210 knots till Zetal.
And nice to have you.
Cross the TAL at 2000, maintain. Can you repeat the knots? I apologize for that.
No worries, maintain 210 knots till Zetal.
Maintain 210 knots for dissolve. Delta 10, 23.
United 172, radar contact, stay out.
Passing 8,900 feet for United 172.
United 172, proceed direct, direct stolen, climb, maintain level 380.
Direct Stone, climb maintain flight level 380, United 172.
Trim up.
Brickyard 4389, fly heading 270.
270, Brickyard 4389.
JetBlue 2159, stand by, climb, maintain level 230.
For 1259, 230, JetBlue 1259.
Should be an interesting flight. We got some rain out there.
And New York Center, American 2990, we're just clearly active here.
Ocean County. Just right about where we are. So, turn down.
American 2990, I'm sorry, what airport, sir? We just landed at Harrisburg. American 2990, Alpha to parking. Alpha to parking, thanks for the great vectors, American 2990. Thank you.
Jersey Coast over there.
United 1785, cross Lurch at
Toms River, New
14,000,
Jersey.
Harrisburg altimeter 2982.
Cross Lurch at 14.
And this trim is going nuts on me again.
Delta
Maybe we should
1023,
stick autopilot
Kennedy,
on,
correction,
stick
Kennedy wind 020 at 12,
Let it
gust
trim.
19, runway 4 right,
We'll
clear
let
to
it
land.
trim.
Runway 4 right, clear to land, yeah, and weather. Delta 10, 23.
And arm.
New York Center, America 101, from
Who's
report
that?
that indicated a call, requesting terminal
Let's
8.
do that.
86.
American 101, Alpha to parking.
I'll let it trim itself. And that'll be a little easier to handle. That is Ocean County right there.
Confirm pilot discretion to parking.
Looks like
Yes,
we're
sir,
gonna do
discretion
some
to parking.
rain in the future.
Copy, thank you for the service, America
It's all
101.
Thank you. Sentinel aircraft on frequency, Sentinel aircraft on frequency, and your center will be signing off in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
If you're in the air, you're going to get a handoff of the appropriate control.
Right.
United 1785, contact from approach 126.1, good day.
126.1, United.
Brickyard 4389, turn right, heading 310, descend and maintain
There's a
2000.
National Guard
Maintain 2000, right, heading 310, Brickyard 4389.
airfield in that
JetBlue
restricted
1259,
airspace. I
contact
didn't read it, but I like to
Washington
go
Center
around
now at
anyway. I only go for restricted if I definitely
126.86,
altitude, obviously.
2687, JetBlue 1259.
If it's good. So
Number 489er Echo Foxtrot, I will be signing off soon. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
have a good night, 9 Foxtrot. Over to Unicom. I don't know what's up with my mic, but seeing that I use voice meter, it comes out distorted at first, and then it cleans itself up. So I always get that you're coming in broken, but then it cleans it up after. So don't ask me, because then they understand me just fine after that. We're gonna go right through this rain. So it is VFR along the coast, but there is rain, 10 square miles of visibility. So we will take it. Should be interesting. This looking skies here. The rain. Alright, but we are going to have to deviate to the west. Let's go around that restricted airspace, so I'll get that ready to go now. Push heading. Start making our way there. Just get on the restricted airspace up ahead. If you don't know what I'm talking about this blue area around Grove Airport, airfield, if you will, which is a National Guard airfield. So. Oh, I should have made an iced tea before I came up. That's all right. We'll survive. I have a little bit left. So the Airflight Aviation Designs store, we have made more designs. We're tweaking things to make it more searchable on Etsy. And future plans, probably expand it off of Etsy. Probably keep it on Etsy, but I want to go someplace where I don't get hit with the fees. But because I'm promoting everything now by myself, no longer doing Etsy ads, and the only promotion I'm getting is SEO does. Digi Driver, what's up? Nice to see you, sir. But hey, it's been a while, my friend. It's been busy. I got sick for a week with a head cold. But I have been tuning in and lurking on your streams here and there, so just been very busy. Alright, flying around this restricted airspace here in New Jersey with rain all around us. Surprised I'm not seeing raindrops yet. Oh, I am actually. Very little the raindrops. So how's life with you, sir? Ooh, what's that thing? I don't know, but that would be in the almost restricted airspace. So interesting to see that stuff. I have to get off the pilot. I feel that hand flying. 11.5 hours, holy crap, dude. Nice. Glad she's doing well. Getting pretty good ground speed over here. 4,500 feet. Not too shabby. Now we're trimming up. These storms gonna play havoc. Oh God, you knew it. You know it. God, I miss you doing all these commands. Wow.
What you gonna do when Mania runs wild on you, brother?
Well, we're slowly back to real world flying. I'm good for another 2 years, and I got my basic med, so I no longer have to fear. Never gets old. It never does. And then, you know, I can hear that in your voice. Never gets old. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I can hear it in your voice. Wow. Well, it's good seeing you again, sir. It's just rain. This is just rain, right? I mean, it's kind of cloudy.
You're on guard with
West a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm not even monitoring. Oh, no, I was monitoring guard. Now I am. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I don't think we're supposed to monitor guard on VATSIM. All right, we're restricted airspace is that way, and there are clouds that way, or at least rain. It looks like rain. I don't think it's really clouds. I'd consider that clouds, but it's good to keep some visibility in VFR. So we'll just head a little bit more west, and then we'll turn on course. We will be above the Atlantic City class Charlie, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, Ghost Rider, what's up, bud? Sorry. I didn't sleep well last night. We are caught up. We are caught up. But last night I learned how to. I'm good. How are you? Last night I learned how to remotely turn my computer on using Wake on LAN, if you will. So, because I wanted to try that out because I didn't want to leave my computer on all day. We're done Bitcoin mining with the computer, not because it was hazardous, just because it's not going to be profitable with the halving coming up. So, but Bitcoin has made a resurgence as of late, so it's been doing pretty well. Just done watching WWE. I usually watch WWE now. I've been trying to get back into it. I don't know. I'm just so used to 80s classic wrestling, but. Get through this rain here, and then we'll turn more on course. So, I was more of an 80s and 90s wrestling guy. That's what I grew up with. So, it's different, but I think it's gotten better, more modern here now than it was during the Raw era. I just didn't like it. Was it? I would usually try to tune into Monday Night Raw. Got some rainbows off the right there. That's pretty sweet. Look at that. Yeah. Screen capture still works. It's been so long. Yeah, we're talking Hulk Hogan, Bret the Man Hart, stuff like that. Right around up to Jerry Shacks. I'm so sorry. I said I didn't get enough sleep last night. If anyone wants to join us, we're about to hit Atlantic City on our Microsoft Flight Simulator East server. Atlantic City will be in front of us. I'm just trying to dodge this rain a little bit. Felt good to fly for real though. And Digi, I got to see the ILS light for you because I was wondering if it was blinking or not in real life. It wasn't. It was solid. So I'm glad I got to tell you that. Oh, cool. Well, that's how I got started with the simulator with my brother, my older brother. He was into it since like around 94, 90, no, 90? Maybe even 1990. Might have been that far back. But I asked him how to fly, and he's like, go learn yourself. He meant well. He just wanted something for himself. Alright, we're gonna turn towards Atlantic City, New Jersey here. And that will be about 215-ish, I'm guessing. I didn't read that. See? Oh, you did me a solid. I got that. So, flying planes is cool. It's expensive, but it's cool. So, and very peaceful for me. Other people find it stressful. I find it peaceful. It takes your mind off of things. However, again, very expensive hobby. But we did a lot, man. Like I know I didn't stream Flight Sim in like the longest time. Haz, what's up? I do. Yeah, I'm a real private pilot. I just fly for fun. But yeah, I got in the 172, and I didn't fly for 7 months. I didn't fly since like, well, August. There, I flew with Nick Resla in his 172. It's a really nice 172. But last long distance cross country I did was in July. And then you might or might not know this, but private pilots, we have to get a flight review every 2 years to show that we're safe. It's just a ground school and flying, so I had to go do that. And I also had to get my medical taken care of. Now I'm on basic med, so it makes it a lot easier for me because I don't have to worry about anything as long as I just stay healthy. So I'm all about it. So thanks to the AOPA for making that a thing, because it's very stressful, I think, the medicals as we get older, you know. But I might go for FAA medical again, and that will require a special issuance, but not in a rush to do that. The only way I would do that is if I wanted to do commercial pilots someday in my life, which may never happen. So, all right. So we're just about over the Atlantic City Class Charlie airspace. I don't know if we'll see it. There's lots of rain. But Atlantic City will be off my left wing. Coming up. And we're going to direct to... Let me show you what I'm looking at here. Ocean City Municipal, but we're going to have to watch it around. Well, we already do that restricted airspace. We've got around that. And we're going to go right down the coast here. So, staying out of that warning area. And this doesn't look like it's VFR. It's just all the rain that's making it hard. So, I can still see over this way. Is this legal? It is. It's not the best legal. Right now it's saying Atlantic City has 10 square miles of visibility still. It's just marine. And we also should reduce our altitude. So I don't know if I have any controllers here or not. Yeah, we do actually. What's this? Where are we? DC Center, 126.875. So let's go to them. Get some flight following. Okay, let's also go direct here. Look at decent, you know, visually it's just the rain cutting down the visibility. Track here. Yo. Oh.
JetBlue 386, 5.5 for 12.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you let me know, man. I'm saving up more money for flights here, so I'm spacing them out, but I'm keeping it so I can keep kind of doing things. Let's contact DC Center. I think I'm on DC Center.
JetBlue 386, Washington Center. Good evening. Climb and maintain level 330.
5.
Level level 330, JetBlue 386.
So DC Center. DC Center, November 489 Echo Foxtrot. Trim down. These storms so we can go up and down. No, it's a little tight up here. We're above the Charlie. Trimming up. It's a little turbulent. Those are the storms. Oh, thanks, man. All right, well, feel better because I know I just got over a head cold, so I know that things are going around. Everyone in my school, I'm a teacher in real life, everyone in my school is getting sick. So, same thing too, it's like a head cold. It took me like a week to brush it off. I was supposed to fly on Tuesday, and I didn't do it because my sinuses, I was just like, I'm not going to be able to do it. So, DC Center, November 489er, Echo Foxtrot.
Last aircraft calling Washington Center, you were kind of readable, unreadable. Repeat your call sign and location, please.
It's November 489er, Echo Foxtrot, and we're about 5 nautical miles northwest of Atlantic City, requesting flight following VFR, and we're going to Kilo Foxtrot, Foxtrot Alpha. Oh, this is not the best conditions here.
489 Echo Fox, good evening, sir. Squawk 0222.
0222, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
And I didn't really hear you well. I'm assuming you want to fly following, right?
That is affirmative for 9 Echo Foxtrot. I'm going to try to.
Okay. Once you get a little bit higher, I'm sure it'll be easier for me to hear you. ExitJet 804, contact Jackson 127.87. Good night, sir.
Well, I'm at 4,500. That's where I'm staying, so I don't know what he
American
means.
845, contact Jacksonville 127.87. Good night, sir.
Over to Jacksonville 12787, American 845. You have a great night.
Getting kicked out.
You too, sir. American 1629, also for you, Jacksonville 127.87. Good night,
Give me
sir.
some help here.
2787. Have a good night, meow. Meow.
DC Jumbo 1128, no 350.
All right, that'll keep us a
November
little stable.
6298 Papa, descend and maintain 5,000.
Still
Current
seeing
weather at Newport News. Wind 230, niner visibility is 10. Sky conditions
Okay.
broken 2,600. Overcast 2000. Temperature 16. Altimeter 2975. Guessing
Clouds
you'd like
going
a
a little
instrument
nuts.
approach, or let me know what you'd like landing south.
I'd
Alright.
like the ILS runway.
I know that voice. That voice sounds like a John Smith from the Virtue USA Flying Club.
All right, make that up at lower. Descend and maintain 2,000. Expected ILS runway 25 into Newport News.
All right, Atlantic City we're not going to see because it's on the left and I didn't see much there. So let's look outside the aircraft and see if we can do it.
At Washington Center, ExitJet 804,
Yeah.
one is over 2787.
Ah, yes, sir.
Maybe.
Contact Jack.
No.
Over to Jax for ExitJet
Trust me, Atlantic
804.
City
Have a
is
good night.
actually back there. See it or not. It's like a racetrack over there.
JetBlue 1128, Washington Center. Good evening. Welcome aboard.
Still VFR. It's not the best VFR. It's still VFR. Lots of rain. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. We're not going to see Atlantic City. Oh no.
Level 14000.
I tried.
Transat 462, Washington Center. Good evening. Welcome aboard. Thank you.
Go on 35
Southwest,
minutes.
calling Washington Center. Recall, please.
Southwest
And then
5296,
going
level
to
14000.
go direct to
Southwest 5296, Washington Center. Good
Acrobat
evening.
County.
Welcome aboard. Climb maintain level
to
250.
Oh wait, no, then to Virginia Beach, and then the first flight. So that is what we're doing. Got a lot of people on.
November 489
Yes,
Echo
that's
Fox,
me.
Washington Center, squawk it in, please.
I dead, man. Foxtrot. I turned my mic down, so maybe that'll make a difference. I don't know if it will or not, but I'm willing to try. A little hairy out here tonight.
November 489 Echo Fox, we're going to contact at 4,500, about 10 south of Atlantic City. I see you flying following to first flight, correct?
Affirmative for Nine Foxtrot.
All right, sir. Welcome aboard. Maintain this frequency for advisories. Atlantic City altimeter. Give me one second.
Okay.
Atlantic City altimeter 2975.
Roger, Nine Foxtrot. Yeah, okay, just checking. Yeah, I don't know. The weather seems to get a little worse. I don't know.
And November 629 A Pampa, do you want the procedure turn at Hasba or you want vector straight in?
Yeah, I'd like vectors.
This is getting a little bad.
Okay, no worries. I'll give you vectors. Maintain your present heading.
We gotta rough it out. I wouldn't do this in real life, by the way. This would be a 180 and land somewhere. This is the wonders of the flight sim. You could do a lot of stuff. A lot of rain. Look at all that rain. That's a lot of rain.
Pacific 1385, proceed direct CIO.
No one be
Going direct
saying
CL,
this to
Pacific
me, though.
1385. Thank you.
There's no need to say this as of now.
Slide the R now,
Don't be saying that stuff yet. You don't need that yet.
Slide the R now, mating.
I love that. That's an awesome craft.
Slide the R now, mating.
Yeah. To be fair, it's mostly rain if you look at it. So not the best VFR conditions. Getting a good ground speed though, 127 knots, not too shabby. The flight spot's supposed to be about 2.5 hours. Yeah, we'll break it through now. See what I'm saying? It's like the clouds are higher. It's just the rain. But yeah, these are kind of clouds. Maybe I shouldn't exactly
JetBlue
have gone
1128, proceed direct Fubber.
just
Wind ready, descend via the Philbo 4 arrival. Philadelphia altimeter 2979.
What was the direct for JetBlue
got some
1128?
aircraft up there.
Fubber, Foxtrot
FSL
uniform
tail
Bravo,
traffic.
Romeo Romeo.
Not sure.
Direct Harbor and just send you a Philbo 4 when ready for JetBlue. Just passing Jersey.
And let's look at Volanta. See our flight so far. So again, we avoided some restricted airspace here and here, and now we're just making our way down.
There was an aircraft, I think, talking in the background when that other aircraft was calling you. Recall, please.
That wasn't me, was it?
Qantas 14 at level
was me.
210, just passing Jersey.
Okay, we got JetBlue
Qantas Flight 814, Washington Center, good evening. Descend via the dumpster, one arrival.
there. Avian Jack.
Rally,
Friends.
landing southeast. It is
Good
information,
fix
it
it.
is
Cruising
hotel.
on the United States. There's a bunch of good guys.
This information is hotel.
There he is, Jay Schmidt. He's down there. He lives in Virginia, so that's kind of like his area. So I knew I recognized
DC Center,
the voice.
Diamond 655 November Alpha 9000.
Dem pork chops. What a wonderful name. Yeah, that's us right there. Going right down the coast.
November 655, November Alpha, good evening, sir. Washington Center.
Put it up a little bit here. And we might reduce the altitude to get underneath this cloud cover. So, think we should do that now. Alright, let's descend. I will pilot off. And DC Center says an Attica Foxtrot. We're going to descend down to 2,900 for cloud clearance. I like to give them a heads up.
November 489 Echo Fox, the radio is still really kind of bad. How do you hear me? Do you hear me 5x5?
5x5, I'm using voice meter, so it messes it up sometimes. I'm trying my best.
Okay, I think did I hear you right? You said you're doing a new voice something? I'm sorry, I apologize.
Descending to 2,900 for cloud clearance, then Echo Foxtrot.
Okay, 2,500. Thank you for the advisory, sir.
Yeah, just advising.
Southwest 5296, leaving airspace to the north. Unfortunately, New York is offline. Radar services are terminated. Have a good rest of your flight, sir. To Bradley, supervisor.
Alright, order you calm, Southwest 59.
I don't understand why my mic sucks so much. It's not, it's... I gotta find a way of making it go direct.
Welcome to Delta 5991 with you, descending to
Actually,
210.
there's a line out there, so maybe I should make that go into the computer from now on.
Delta 5991,
Maybe I'll try it
Washington
next
Center. Good
flight.
evening. Latest information at Raleigh Durham Hotel. Descend via the dumpster. One arrival landing southeast. Altimeter 2985.
Okay, we'll be landing southeast, and we got the altimeter for Delta 5991.
Ahead. I'm gonna get my these clouds.
Washington Center, Diamond 725 Alpha, check
Yeah,
on 9000.
it's rainbow.
Diamond
Outside,
number 725 Alpha, Washington Center. Good evening. Welcome aboard.
All these people here. Look at those rainbows. Holy crap.
Voyager 114, descent
Nice.
maintain 7,000. Descent maintain 7,000. Voyager 114.
It's a round rain. Look at that. More rain coming up. I'm just gonna stay down low. 2,900 feet.
Center, November 531, Joey Kilo with you to flight level 230.
Get me out of these clouds a little bit more. It's just rain precipitation.
November 531, Juliet Kilo. Good evening, sir. Repeat your location and altitude.
We're about 14 from Gulfy, and we're cleared up to flight level 230.
Yep. Those were pretty nice.
November 531, Juliet Kilo. Good evening, sir.
Trim down. Let's go. Keep trimming.
Climate maintains level 390. Welcome aboard.
Sit all the way up to 390.
Should be a little clearer, you think, near the ground. We're going nearer to the ground. It's just a lot of rain. A lot of rain. Turbulence. A little of everything. Can't increase the extra a little bit. And real world, this would have probably been an IFR file flight. I just kind of rushed though. It had green everywhere. That's my reasoning. It had green everywhere. It's just the rain makes the visibility a lot harder. This is where my slight instrument training helps out. Pretty good. I'm gonna go full Rick 20 to 3,000 on the mixture.
Can you hear me?
Let's go full Rich close enough.
Swiss 91 Juliet, you leave from airspace to the north. Unfortunately, Newark and New York is all offline. Radar services are terminated. Have a good rest of your flight to Newark. Sir, sister advisors.
I thought it would be.
Can you hear me?
Thank you, sir. Who's ever calling up asking if we can hear you, I can. Please stop doing that.
Sorry.
That's funny. Yeah. No, it's just the you got a lot of moisture, and the winds typically shift shift a little bit more in clouds. So typically we don't want to be in clouds, but you got to remember that rain and storms themselves have uplifting force. I'm talking thunderstorms.
Oh, okay.
They still kind of rake a little bit
okay,
much on the
turn
winds,
right,
so.
heading 090 for now. They'll give you one more turn.
But
Okay, right,
the moisture and stuff like that kind of combines together.
And Voyager 114, be advised of that pirate. Previous aircraft broke through the cloud at 3,000.
The winds tend to shift more, a little bit here and there. So.
Roger, heard, Voyager 114.
The only time I ever came close to something like this in real life is when I flew back from the Hudson, flying down the Hudson, the jet Hudson, because I had to dodge 2 storms, and it wasn't hard. I went around them, but you still got a little turbulence even from being miles away from it, and there was lightning in the distance and stuff. It was actually, you know, they think it would be scary. I thought it was cool.
Good night.
I thought it was cool. So.
Contact and approach with 124.905. Good night and thanks for your service.
Thanks, sir.
As long as you know what you're doing, you know, I was had approach doing flight following command and everything. It actually is a little bit better. We can see the ground a little bit better from here. Really? Yeah, well, you know, you gotta know your limits. You know, like, I do a lot in the sim that I wouldn't do in real life. Like, if I had wanted to do this VFR, this would have probably been a no-go.
November 655, November Alpha contact, rally approach,
More of a
124.905. Have a good flight.
rain.
124.95, have a good night. Orbital, Diamond 5 of Alpha.
This isn't that bad.
Good
Like,
night, sir.
if you know that it's VFR, the clouds are at like 5,000. And flying in rain, I mean, you know, people are like, oh, you don't have like windshield wipers. No, not really. It just kind of rolls off the windshield. That's all it does. So, but that video, that rainstorm dodging is on the Airfoot channel. I haven't done a real video editing in a while, but yeah. Typically, fastest the 172 goes in miles per hour is about 130-ish on a good day. We're obviously doing more than that right now, so. But on average, it's about 130-ish, I think, from what I'm seeing on what I saw on my normal flights there. Yeah, see it cleaned up a little bit, so. And we're going to be going past Delaware Bay, which will be on our right over there. And then we'll be almost in, is it Maryland? I can't remember. But let me put it this way: if you came up to New England and we're going to go flying, we would not be going on a bumpy day even.
629, 8 Papa, turn right, heading 170.
We typically try to go on nice
when
days.
you roll out, field to be approximately 15 miles, excuse me,
All right.
10 miles
That's
to your 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
Okay,
all right. Off our left is Wildwood, New Jersey. We got Cape May coming up ahead of us. We got boats. Lots of boats. There are boats.
Voyager 114,
Yeah,
wind to
boats.
Newport News, 2309er, visibility is 10, sky conditions, 2,600 broken, 2,000 overcast, temperature 162.16, altimeter 2975, which approach would you like, or landing south? We'll take the RNAV for runway 25, beginning at
Wildwood
Hasba.
on Sky Vector says so.
Okay, awesome.
800, so
You
that
can expect
is
that.
why we're still legal. But that's why we got a lot of rain and cloudiness above us. So that makes sense. Still VFR, but you got to think about it with the rain and the visibility.
Delta 5991, contact rally approach, 124.95. Good night, sir.
124.95, you guys are going to see it.
Washington Center, November 608 Papa, field.
November 6298 Papa, thank you, sir. Cleared visual, runway 25, approach to Newport News.
All right, we're just about over the water at Cape May. Some beaches down
November 725, Alpha contact, rally approach, 124.95. Have a good landing.
495, or have a good night.
JetBlue 386, cross hogs, data maintain plus 190. Oh, go 190, JetBlue 36.
Yeah, I wouldn't be liking this weather VFR in real life. Let's put it that way. So, we're gonna cheat the system a little bit. Legally, it's supposed to be
Voyager 114, looks like you're turning to the east. Is everything okay?
decent, and this is where they teach you the limited instrument on private pilot.
Yeah, for
So
some
you
reason
know
our
if you get
approach
in
is
trouble,
taking us
trust
towards the
instruments.
Norfolk VOR. We'll get back on course here, Voyager 114, sorry about that. It's okay, you can actually take it from Norfolk. It's just a procedure turn from HASBA. If you want that, I can give it to you. Yeah, it wouldn't let us start it from HASBA for some reason. It only gives the option for the different VORs. So, yeah, if we can take it from Norfolk, we'll do that. Okay, Voyager 114, proceed direct to Norfolk VOR. Then Holden Lou at HASBA, report turned on final.
There.
Alright, proceed direct Norfolk VOR, Holden Lou at
Down.
HASBA, and report turning final. Voyager 114.
I also find that in real life it's easier to control the aircraft. Like, you're gonna trim it, but you use a lot more authority on the yoke to keep your altitude as well. You want to trim it around.
November 629 APOM, wind in Newport News, wind 230 at
Really doesn't
9.
happen that way in the
Runway
sim.
25, clear to land.
Hey, winds 230 at 9
It's
or
trimming and
T5.
everything. That's just a fun part. 138 knot ground speed, almost like 2,600. So let's kick that back real quick. There you go. You can't even see the water below us. That's not good. Trim it up. And of course, Digi, if you ever were to come up here and go fly with me, I would let you fly a little bit if you'd like to, sir. Just like, I let all my passengers, if they feel like they want to try it, I let them try it. As long as I give them the whole talk on the ground about what you touch and what you don't touch, which I always do. So. There you go. You have to be right seat though. That's the only problem. That's the rental agreement. I'm pilot in command, and they want me in the left seat. So. And if you did come up, as long as I can get the aircraft, it could be a 172, or we could do the Piper Warrior if it's available, or we could do the Archer, Piper Archer, which is a little more powerful warrior than this one is. So, but we'd have to schedule that in advance. So let me know if you are heading up here. And we'll move from there. And of course, your wife is allowed on any of those, because we will make weight balance on those.
Washington Center, good evening, Walker. Climbing out of Jet Up, 12,000.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if you come.
Walker 3042, Washington Center, good evening, climb maintain phone 360.
360 Walker.
This is definitely not It's deceptive. So look up here. It is VFR. Looking on the cockpit.
Voyager 114, cross Hasbro at or above 2,000. Cross Hasbro at or above 2,000.
Well, you're legal. It's not a very big legal, but you're legal here.
Pacific 1385, cross hog at
Hey, look, it's a boat.
190.
Right over there.
190, 1385.
Alright, we're getting near the warning area now, which you can go through, but why? Why do it if you have to? Not only that, you're going to stay
Washington Center, 12345. Requesting the climb to 30,000 feet.
I don't even know which aircraft you're at, where you're at, but you stand by for 1 second. Aircraft is JetBlue calling Washington Center. The aircraft before the last aircraft, was that JetBlue? That sounded like JetBlue.
No, it wasn't.
Not you, sir. The other craft before you. Was that JetBlue?
Oh, my bad.
All right. Well, no one else is calling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How can I help you, sir?
Sorry, I'm new. I just wanted to ask if I could climb the 30,000 feet. This is my first time on
You
VATSIM.
are. You're not under my control. I have no idea where you're at. So help me out with a little bit.
How are you looking at, like, VATSPY?
Wow. No, sir. I'm not looking at VATSPY. Have you flown the network a lot?
No, not the first time.
Okay. Well, first of all, welcome to the network. I'm going to send you a link with some information that you can read. I know it's reading, but it will help you kind of get acclimated about what you should do. Normally, when you call up a controller, you don't tell them to look at VATSPY. Okay. So when you call up a controller, you give your position closest to some fixed airport, landmark, whatever you want to say, your altitude, and what your intentions are if you don't have a flight plan policy. Okay. So I'll send you the link now, but that's for the future. Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
Other side.
You do not have to apologize at all.
We are going to Delaware for just a split second, and then we're going right to Maryland. So.
All right, so you should see a private message from me. Just click that in your pilot client, and reply.
Hey, at least that kid's trying. Gotta give him credit. So. It's not easy to get out here. So. Yep, that's a nice welcome.
Western Center Meridian,
We all start somewhere. I gotta be honest with you, when I did my private pilot training, my comms weren't the best at first in real life, because it was real life. But VATSIM
Thank you, sir,
helped me
because
so much,
my
just
radar
so I
doesn't
got the
have
confidence,
any
it was
radar down there.
pretty
But
easy
698 Papa, welcome to Newport News. Taxi Delta Alpha
John Smith
Romeo.
out there.
Unless you want to go Sierra, your choice.
All right,
Cross
we're almost
runway
at Ocean
20,
City.
maintain this frequency. Have a good evening, sir. Thanks for flying.
That's our
Okay,
next
Delta Alpha
waypoint.
Romeo and cross 20.
10 minutes or so.
Voyager 114 has cleared.
Well, you know,
RNAV,
it's all
RMP,
about
runway
trying.
25.
You have an idea of what you will need to do.
Alright,
but
clear
if
for the
you do
RNAV,
that
RMP,
stuff,
runway 25 at Hasba, Voyager 114.
I mean, for me, it's pretty simple now, only because I have to do it in real life, no matter what, and it keeps me acclimated to this. So, but you learn it once, and you
The
keep
Delta
using it, and you
865.
won't lose it. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I like using VATSIM. Those 7 months I couldn't fly.
See
it
you
was
on
still
my
good.
scope.
It
What's
took me
your
an hour to get signed up on my flight review, and then
Oh,
he
there you
took
are.
my online
Sorry, Delta
wings, FAA
865,
wings
Washington
program
Center, good
ground
evening.
school as the ground
Welcome aboard.
school, so. But I was still going to go and do the rest of the wings program, because we did not have time to finish that, but he did sign me off on the flight review, because I did everything. Like I said, we did like slow flight. That's where you slow the plane down, put the flaps down, and fly just above stall speed to get used to how, you know, how groggy, for lack of a better term, the controls get in the plane. And we did some power on, power off stalls. Again, emergency descent with engine out, emergency landing. So I lined up with the runway there, and that went well. But I was very confident compared to the last flight, and that just comes from experience. So, especially stalls, because like they're so used to just setting them up, and like you haven't done it since the check ride. Because I don't really go and practice stalls like every single time I fly, because I like to have a pilot with me in case something happens. But even spins, I'll practice spins on here off stream, because if you did have a stall and then developed into a spin, you probably want to know what you're doing, even though it's not required for private. They used to, I think, make it required for private. But I made him do spins with me when I was
Southwest
getting
1981, Washington
and I
Center,
wanted
good
to know
evening.
how to get out of them. So now I'm just
Any
getting
information
Ooh,
at
got
Rally
water.
is hotel. Could
And
descend via the
just
dumpster
like
when arrival,
Waynesville,
landing
Moving
southeast.
Waynesville. Hi, we're in
We got a hotel on board.
Delaware.
Landing southeast for
And we're going to be in Maryland in just a couple minutes. So. But I actually started on SATCO, which was one of the predecessors to VATSIM back in 1998, and I was doing virtual airlines. So I was doing like IFR talk, And at first I started out on text only because I don't think they had voice back then at first. I'm showing now. Are we getting some lightning or is that my strobe? I think that's my strobe. Alright, so what you're seeing there on the coast is you're seeing Bethany Beach, Delaware. And I'm just trying to get stuff.
Spirit Wing 616,
Again,
Washington Center, good evening.
the storms
Welcome
and stuff.
aboard.
And that is part of what causes the turbulence as well.
2592-350.
JetBlue 2592, Washington Center, good evening.
Warm air in the clouds with mixed precipitation.
Welcome aboard.
So there's a couple of drafts. So,
Washington Center, 1 Julie Kilo. We're going to go ahead and disconnect.
Bethany Beach, Delaware.
531 Julie Kilo, yes, sir. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for flying. Take care.
Guy looks like the Jersey coast, to be honest with you. He has the beach. Big building that could pass for tiny single housing houses. I haven't flown to First Flight Airfield in quite some time.
Washington Center, good evening, Southwest
So I thought it was
2075,
good that we did
flight
this
level
time.
214, descending 210, Jury.
I thought the weather would have been a little bit better, like visibility-wise.
Southwest 12275.
But yeah,
Good
we
evening,
would not be
sir.
flying
Washington
this,
Center.
did you?
Hey, this
We wait for a
information
nice
is
sunny day.
Charlie. Actually, let me make.
Minimal clouds.
Nope, I'm sorry, it's hotel. Hotel. At Raleigh, descend via the dumpster 1, arrival landing southeast, altimeter 2985.
Alright, we'll descend via the dumpster 1, and we have hotel on board for Southwest 2075.
Alright, staying on that warning area, we're about to go into Maryland. Sip of tea again. I don't have much left. Yeah, well, trim down. Trim down. I had coffee on the last cross-country flight out to Woodstock, the Woodstock 1969 festival site. That was a good time. I didn't have to fly out there. I let my friend fly the whole first leg out there, and he did pretty good. I just wish they did get his private pilot certificate.
Washington Center, 881, level 3.
He flew out and I flew back.
Delta 881, Washington Center, good evening. Descend via the dumpster 4, arrival. Philadelphia, altimeter 2979er.
Oh, well, you know, yeah, no, I know that. Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying. We try to make everything happen to go take a flight, to be honest with you. So, if you're coming up in July, though, I am going to Disney World with the fam, beginning of July. So, that would be a no-go on that one. That's like the big vacation we're supposed to do in 2020 when COVID hit. So, we're doing it this year. Kids are a little older, too, so they're going to enjoy it more. Alright, our next waypoint will be Kilo
Air
Mike
Transat
Foxtrot
462.
So let's get
Your lead
that
may
ready.
actually disregard. Stay with me for a minute. JetBlue 386 cross Cameron and maintain 1000 speed 250 knots. JFK altimeter 2978.
Cameron 1000, 250 knots, 2978, JetBlue 386.
No, it is,
Delta
it's just not fine.
865
Okay.
cross the news intersection at and maintain flight level 270.
Come on, Accomack County, let's go. Alright. If you're not going to do that, I'll do it myself. And we'll use
Delta 865
VOR.
Washington Center.
Snow Hill VOR here. Let's get some nav 1 going on here as a backup.
Yes, sir. Cross the news intersection and maintain flight level 270.
It's 112.4.
That's the news at 270, so thanks.
Should lock in there. Yes, it did. will ident that anyways.
Center Voyager 114 is inbound on the RNAV for 25. Voyager 114, thank you, sir. Wind at Newport News. Now calm.
That is
Runway
it. Okay,
25,
we
clear land.
identified it. We're good. It's locked on. It has
And,
radio
clear to land 25.
5-2. You know what? We're gonna head direct to
Southwest
that, so
90,
let's,
correction, 1981.
set this to
Contact
nav.
rally approach on
We wanna see if we
124.95.
wanna
Good night.
cross it.
Approach
I wanna go
124.95.
direct,
Good night.
so I'm gonna turn this thing 'cause we're direct.
Walker 3042. Atlanta never took you, so
230.
I'm going to drop track on you. It's
Right. So let's have this go this way.
okay. Walker 3042, contact Atlanta
radio.
on 132.97. Good night.
You're way too high.
132.97.
All right, my friend.
Pacific 1385, cross the Cameron intersection and maintain 1000, speed 250 knots. JFK altimeter
Come on, trim down.
297.
Traffic killing me right now.
Cameron, 11,000, 250 knots, and we covered the altimeter. So continue fine.
500 feet per minute. Let's go. Now I will try this again. Kilo, Foxtrot, Mike, Victor. It's not locking in. It's not locking in. If we have to, we'll use the VOR to get it there. So, alright. Just put pilot on Armin. Yep. Keep us there. Let's keep this thing locked on. Let's go up.
Delta 865, leave my airspace to the north. Unfortunately, New York and Boston are both offline. Radar services are terminated.
Let's go
Have a good
lock
rest of your
into
flight,
the
sir.
230
Just advise
radial
approved.
towards there. For some reason, my GPS is not finding that.
JetBlue 1128, leave my airspace to the north. Unfortunately, all of New York is offline. Radar services are terminated. Have a good rest of your flight to Newark, sir. Just advise approved.
Already informed JetBlue 1128.
Mike.
Have the rest of your night.
Fox traffic. Maybe I got
Thanks,
it
sir, you
backwards.
too.
That's why. I bet you I got it backwards. Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's
JetBlue
just go.
386, leave my airspace to the north.
That's
Unfortunately,
what
New York is
happened.
offline.
Kilo.
Radar services are terminated. Have a good rest of your flight to JFK. Switch to advise
Foxtrot.
approved.
Have a great rest of your night and
Mike,
weekend. JetBlue
Fox
386.
traffic. That's what I did wrong.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I've got now switching back to GPS. And fuck plan go away. And I'll just do nav again.
Spare Wing 616, Washington Center will be closing momentarily. Radar services are terminated. Have a great rest of your flight, sir, and good weekend. Switch to advisors approved. Have a good weekend, sir. I appreciate all the help you gave to me tonight. Spare Wing
All right,
616.
that
Good
would be
Good night, sir.
Ocean City, which was our
See ya.
checkpoint here. So pretty good visibility.
JetBlue 2592, also for you, sir. Radar services
All
are
right.
terminated. Washington Center will be closing momentarily. Switch to advisors approved. Have a good rest of your flight, sir.
We'll see you. Thanks for the service tonight. JetBlue 2592.
Good night, sir.
That's how we use
Voyager
VORs
114,
to
clear
backwards stuff.
25
See,
at Foxtrot.
the GPS were to go down, but we still had our nav, we'd be good. You know, it's still on standby. It's 21 nautical miles away. That would keep us out of
Voyager 114, I'm sorry, sir. Welcome to
and
Newport
then
News.
we'll
You
probably
make it
wanna
left or
keep
right?
on that 2-3. Actually, we're looking 250.
We're on Foxtrot. We can go Delta
From
to the ramp across 20 if that's all right with you.
to,
That works perfectly with me, sir.
Stay out of there.
Welcome to Newport News.
That's
Taxi
why we
Foxtrot
learn
Delta across
VORs.
runway 20.
as pilot
Have a great
pilots.
evening, sir. Monitor advisory. All right, Foxtrot Delta across 20 to the ramp. Thanks a lot,
And we
Voyager 114.
shall be in Virginia in a little bit, but we don't want to go into the restricted airspace around Wallops, which is used to launch like rockets into space and stuff, I believe. All right, sir. Thanks for coming back. We're starting to see a little bit more of the ground, but it's got rain everywhere. It's rain, 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 rain. Yeah, ground is looking groundy. Gotta give it to you. Gotta give it to you. Yay, we see ground. Yay. I've also seen a lot of this the whole flight.
There she was, top class broad. Me, a lowly pilot, with no direction to follow. It was a bleak.
Rain everywhere.
Southwest 2275, contact rally approach 124.905. Have a good flight, sir. 2495 for Southwest 2275. Have a good night. Yep.
That's a long thing. I guess so. It's raining a lot. But isn't that a nice animated GIF? I made that like way early in my infancy of making things on the stream. This is our flight path for tonight. Again, we're following the Atlantic coast. I'm going to Virginia Beach, then right to Kitty Hawk. So, seemed like a good flight plan at the time. Until the rain. Which is better than snow, though. Never flown in snow yet. Actually, no. I think I've had a couple flurries when I was training as a private pilot, but I never really flew through snow. So. And at this time, I also like
Delta 881, you'll leave my airspace momentarily. Washington Center is closed. Radar services are terminated. Have a good rest of your flight to Newark, sir, with your visors approved.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
Pacific 1355, Washington Center is closed, as well as Newark is closed. Radar services are terminated. Have a good rest of your flight to JFK with your visors.
I'll go back to the passengers.
3085, okay, we're out of here. Thanks for the great event. Good night.
Good night,
That's
sir.
why I'm going to go heading. I'm not seeing the ground as well anymore. That's a lot of rain. It's been all rain. In real life, look at this. In real life, they have
Air
a
Transat
TFR
462. I thought Jax was going to stay on, but they said no.
March 21st.
You are leaving airspace momentarily to the south. Radar services are terminated. Have a good rest of your flight down to Cuba, sir. Switch your visors approved.
Surface to 91,000 feet. So that's in 5 days. They're going to do a space launch over here.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
So that's the most thing. That's what
And finally, November 489 Echo Fox. Enjoy the rest of your flight down to first flight, sir. Washington Center is closed. VFR radar services are terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR. Have a good rest of your flight, sir. Switch your visors approved.
Thank you so much, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Back to Unicom.
Attention aircraft.
All right, on Unicom one more time. 128.00. New rules in VATSIM. We're going to use real world CTAF. So 910. Yeah, this thing has a service ceiling of 14,000. So that's like 8 times at least, 7 or 8 times the service ceiling of the 172. I think we're good. But you definitely don't want to go through there, and hence why don't go through restricted airspace unless cleared, number 1. But 2, why even chance it? If you can go around it, go around it. Again, if we lost everything except for nav, we could actually just really quick right to the Snow Hill VOR, stay out of there. So. Deviating the direction over here to go around. Wallops will be on my left out here. Long time ago, I around the USA flight, like years ago, and actually landed at Wallops. I wasn't thinking, and I landed there as part of the flight. So I was like, oh, wait a minute. All right, we got special clearance to go here. It's nice looking around right there. All right, let's get some updated weather, shall we? Let's do the Wallops weather. 119.175. Let's see what they're doing over there. And then a space launch in 5 days. Where are you? Messed up again. It's okay. some reason when I use the SciTech panels, it doesn't do like 500s.
Kilo Whiskey Alpha Lima, automated weather observation 15000 Zulu. Wind 2907 at 5. Visibility 10 in heavy rain.
Heavy
Sky
rain, that's
conditions,
what's causing
ceiling
this.
1,600 feet broken. Temperature 18 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 2972.
72. Here we go.
Kilo Whiskey Alpha
All right,
Lima.
back to guard. Back to guard. Take that as you will.
You're on guard with.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. Look at this curtain of rain. That's all hard rain right there. And it looks very much like that in real life. It looks like showers, like curtains. Curtains of just water coming down from clouds. Just like that. That's what rain looks like. Huey. Yeah, alright. Making our way around the restricted airspace. And then we'll be heading direct to Kilo Mike Foxtrot Victor. Be good to go. I still have tons of video to weed through on the Airflight channel. Someday I'll get it up there, the good stuff. So, but, it's too bad, and not that I would encourage this unless you're just gonna leave the camera there, which is what I do. It's too bad that you can't live stream because it's just you lose the signal as you go up in the air. You know? I would just leave the GoPro just going on, you know, and not talk or anything. Just leave it there. That isn't really what we focus on when we fly. If a camera falls off the suction cup hole here, I just let it drop. Don't worry about it. Those things you gotta tell yourself. Filming your flights. You do what you can and that's it. You don't go nuts. So. I'm trying to see if we see any wall-ups, but looks like this rain is gonna just be massive. It is what it is. Oh man. Ugh. The last of the iced tea, I think. No. Just got off of this. Is it legal? It is legal. Is it safe? Probably not the safest. But, it's really socked in with the rain. This isn't clouds. This is the rain making all this visibility reduction. Deceptive though. See, like you look out, you see that you still have visibility. Just that when you're in the cockpit. Anyway. There's the sun. We're gonna fly the airliner soon again too. I want to do that again. That was fun that time. A lot of learning. So I'm probably gonna have to relearn it, or at least go over. I say review it. I don't think I forgot everything. Review it. And again, I think the hardest thing for me is the descent, getting ready for the descent with all the planning that's going on. So. All right, we're almost around this restricted airspace, which is wall-ups just to our left, which you can't see anything. Excuse me. The Snow Hill VOR would be somewhere down there. So I should pretty much be saying from as soon as we get away from that a little bit more. This thing will flip to from. Alright, man. Well, feel free to. If you want to fly with me, we're right outside Wallops. Kilo Whiskey Alpha Lima. We're heading towards Kilo Mike Foxtrot Victor Accomack County. And that would be in Maryland. Alright, we're gonna go direct now and set to nav. And I think we're gonna be clear of the restricted airspace. So. Enjoy the rain with me. Come on out. That's some nice music. You know what I haven't tuned into in a while? Sim Caesar. I gotta go see his broadcast again. Haven't done it in a while. Like I said, I was sick. I was trying to get some sleep in, stuff like that, but I do it pretty good too. Oh, did he? He took a break. Is that why I haven't seen him on there? I mean, the man works hard on streaming, to be honest with you, so good for him. Yeah, no, that's not a problem at all. You can totally understand. Yeah, he is a powerhouse. He's probably one of the best streamers, I think, on Twitch, other than you and me, of course. I am Raleigh Durham. They're having that fly-in down there. I know that but no, I will be going the first flight, so I'm not going there sadly. But nice to see you again, Stu. I know it's been a while. Been sick. Had to do some real-world flying. Get back on that. We're good on that now, and then I just need to take care of myself with some sleeping. So I had a head cold for a week, but no, this first flight I'm gonna do because that'll be 2.5 hours, and then I'm gonna go to bed. 2.5 hours. But again, it's nice to see you. Let's introduce you on the stream, of course. So let's get your sound out here. Shout outs too as well. Shout out to Digi Driver. Thanks for coming out tonight. Is that thing working? I just noticed that. Oh, it is. Now I'm playing. It's working. Thank you for coming out to the stream. It still works. It'll always work. I leave it right there for you, sir. And also give a shout out to Stu as soon as Digi Driver's thing's off. See that you've been streaming quite a lot. That's awesome. I'll wait for it. There you go. Alright, and shout out to Stu. STW Sierra Tango Whiskey 222. Check him out on Digi Driver on Twitch. Wow, that's a lot, man. I started working on the poster for the marathon, but I'm still kind of... Yeah, that's a long one. Still kind of trying to decide if we should do like a dual marathon thing. And I'm going to let you guys in on it. That is a lot of solar panels. Is that solar? That looks like solar panels. Is it on the chart? That's got to be part of the Wallops thing, maybe. Maybe that's how they get there. Or maybe they're just solar farms in general. That was a lot. That's right near High Hopes private airfield there. But here's the plan, I think. It's either we're going to fly down one of the coasts. We're going to fly down the Atlantic coast or the Pacific coast. Or we're going to make it like a dual marathon thing this year. We're going to fly down the Atlantic coast one day and then give a little time and then do like a part 2 marathon down the Pacific coast of the United States. But we're going to start in Canada and go right down the coast. It's like the North American coast, if you will. Atlantic and Pacific coast. So I don't know how you would think about that, but that was a lot. Some of the panels. Oh God. So I don't know. That's kind of what I was thinking of for our annual marathon, and it's different because we'll go down the whole coast and we'll see a lot, and it goes through multiple countries again, which is kind of the Pacific one would stop right before Mexico though. We wouldn't make it to Mexico because it's a long flight. What I have planned, it's that's why I couldn't do it in one day. It'd be like 20 something hours of flying, even in like a Cirrus. So let me know what you think about that. You don't have to let me know right now. Think that one over. April vacation, I'll be buttoning that up. And hopefully get everything out there from materials except for the promotional video. But I don't know. I might make the promotional video. It was cool. I used Chat GPT and AI to write a script out for that. For the promo video this year. So I thought that was pretty cool. And like maybe I could make one like last year. Cause last year I thought was impressive with like the scenes of Mexico and stuff and Cuba. And I used my best Harrison Ford documentary impersonation voice, which I thought came out pretty well. I didn't hate it. Let's put it that way. So we'll have to see. Rain. What? How is it in Raleigh, Durham? Where is Raleigh, Durham? I mean, that's a little more south, isn't it? Still North Carolina. Oh. There you are. I see where you're at. Yeah. So I'm going to be on the coast and you're going to be more inland. I don't know. That's kind of a stretch for me for tonight. But I'm on the east server. Yep. And we're coming up on Kilo Mike Foxtrot Victor, Accomack County. We're about, I'd say about 20 nautical miles out or so. Actually, I can see it right here. We're 13 nautical miles out. At 2,900. So, Stu, what's your take on the VATSIM CTAF? Like, be honest with me. I like it. I know that it's not going to be as much radio calls, but I think it's going to be realistic. So, and during events, it's going to make it good too. So. After this, we'll be heading towards Virginia Beach. Fuel's looking pretty good. We're about 3/4 of a tank. Tanks. There's lots of rain. There's also a Rich USA Flying Club event. I'm gonna try to make it tomorrow. It's a fly-in between the hours of 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and it's Telluride. So I would probably thinking about taking the Cirrus Vision Jet to that one. So I don't know where I would depart from, but I would like to fly the Vision Jet again. So it seems like those are popping up for sale more too. Like when I look over, like, not that I'm buying an aircraft anytime soon, but when I look over like Cessnas and stuff, you'll see like a Cirrus Vision Jet pop up here and there for like $2 million. So I haven't flown that in a while either. That out there is our checkpoint, Accomack County. But if I do a flying around the USA series again, because I haven't done that in like 3 years or so. I think the last time I did was 2020, actually, so 4 years. I would do all the flight planning like I do in railroads with the checklists and stuff, and checkpoints. So that's what I did last time. That's how I got really good at cross-country work before I took my so I did one before it too. I think I did it around the United States in like 2018, 19, and then I did it again. So that's when and it was 2020 the second time, because this came out halfway through it. So right around San Antonio-ish, I started using myself for the same. So that cleared up a little bit. That's nice to see. So again, we're legal. It's just a rain. It chops down the visibility. Everyone says the 414 out there. Is that you? I thought Digi. I thought you had your name as Digi Driver. I don't think that's you. It's been a while since I saw you on the. So that could be you, because that's someone departing from there. So. All right, our next checkpoint is going to be direct to Virginia Beach, and we might want to climb. No, we can stay at 2,900. It's just the clouds. Just have to stay at the Norfolk class Charlie. So right down. This is one of the most scenic routes right around the coast here in the Atlantic. So yeah, don't pay attention to that. That we have the 30 more days to 6 more pairs. You can buy your pair whenever you want to. I got my pair. I have to take video and pictures of it. But I actually like my sneakers. They came out really good. They're kind of expensive, but they're nice. So I will be showing those on the Etsy store. So I'm selling them there. But you can buy them on liveshoes.com and save some money too, because I don't have to pay Etsy fees for my correct. All right. Oops. I just went to this thing on my tablet, which did not show up. Okay. Alright, so let's get the direct ready to go here. Just entering one at a time. It's direct to Kilo November Tango Uniform. Over the airfield here. If you see yourself on the stream here, let me know. I'm gonna change the color of your name. That's how much you mean to me, bud. I'll use flow and try to change the color of your name so you see yourself. Our next stop is gonna be Kilo November Tango Uniform. Not a stop. Check it. You see that crab to the right a little bit for the wind. Right, we're close enough. We're gonna go direct. Here we go. 2,918.175. Get an updated pressure.
Kilo Mike Foxtrot Victor automated weather observation 1600 Zulu. Wind 271 at 6. Visibility 10 in heavy rain. Sky conditions ceiling 1,600 feet broken. Temperature 16 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 29er7 tree.
Right on the same. Okay, back to guard.
Kilo Mike Foxtrot Victor automated weather
I didn't go back to guard, did it?
Kilo Mike Fox.
It does that sometimes. I don't know why it does. Anywho, we shall. Number 1, make it so. Make it so. I look so young in that video. There's no gray hairs in that one. Maybe there's minimal. I still like it. Right, I got about 22 minutes. That's it. I got 132 knot ground speed. How's my RPMs? It's a little high. You don't want to go that much. You don't want to stress the engine. Virginia, you're coming up next. And we'll also see the, what do you call it? The Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Which is like an underwater bridge coming up. Knock on wood, Google Maps, map enhancement there. It's been working solid. The recent additions, so he he really tweaked it up and made it good again. So I didn't mind paying for another year subscription. But when 2024 comes out, we'll see what happens. I'm kind of excited at the service, what do you call that? SU-15 there. When they, I forget what they call it, the update there. Because they said that they're going to work on memory optimization in a different way. So I'm hoping that that will help with the random crashing desktops, which luckily we haven't had tonight. Because that seems to be a memory leak or something whenever that happens. So that, or it's a sound card issue, which I uninstalled my Realtek drivers and I did what I could. But this works great, and then sometimes it doesn't work great. But tonight it's been working really well, to be honest with you. I don't want to jinx it or anything. 7 o'clock. Seriously? Can't be sure. 7 o'clock. Yeah, that's you. Alright, well, listen, I'm going to put you in some flow regalia here. There's the options. Let's put nameplates. Friends. Where do we add friends? Call up friends differently. Leave it that way. I'd have to friend you. How do I can't friend you. Well, I will friend you later on, and hopefully you'll show up. Where's the boo? Isn't that, what, isn't that a sound of mine? I think I did that a long time ago. Where is it? I know it here's. Oh, here's a new one for you. Here's a little, this is cool.
Yeah, well, the dude abides.
Dude abides, man. That's a newer one too. I like that a lot. But I did have one that says, I know I did. I don't know where it went. Oh, where's the kaboom? Type in exclamation point kaboom. Lebowski, yeah. Did people think I look like Walter with the beard and stuff? I get that all the time. Do you know that you look like Walter from The Big Lebowski? And I'm just like, so you're saying I look like John Goodman? I'll take that. Yeah, it's not terrible. I think I look a little skinnier than that, but you know. But you were talking about this.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Yeah. Well, we're going over some nice area over here. I see that you're flying up the Cessna 414. That doesn't. Does that look like it? That doesn't. I thought it was a dual. I thought it was a multi. Yeah, so. Is that what it looks like? I don't think that's what it looks like. You look like you're flying like a Bonanza. A more modern Bonanza. At least the propeller's moving. Who's flying it though? Who's flying it? Oh, shit. Alright, smile. I'm gonna take a picture. Just get out nameplates here. Here we go. Smile! And nameplate. Oh, too close. The nameplate's not showing anything. Nice. Nice. Form on my wing, man.
You are still dangerous. You can be my wingman anytime.
There you go. There you go, Digi.
You can be mine.
That's right. That's awesome. Hey, it really cleared up down here. This is pretty nice. Get to see the Atlantic Ocean off our left. Very nice. We'll be in Virginia Beach in about what is it? 20 minutes or so? I think so. Yeah, about 20 minutes. Nice. It's a nice looking plane you got there, even though it's not the 414. I guess well, actually it's Microsoft Flight Simulator model matching. You think they would match better? Because I did own the 414. I haven't flown it in forever. Wow, look at that. Look at you doing all these tricks, going underneath and around, showing off with your speed over there. Alright, well, we're going to see the Chesapeake Bay Bridge coming up. So, it should be a good visual. It's a nice looking bridge. I've never been there in real life, but it looks pretty cool when you're flying in the simulator. Practice some slow flight down there or something. So I might have to. I also have a series of flights in the Caribbean I planned a long time ago. I even made graphics and everything. We'll have to see. Maybe this summer. I was gonna try to take a course because I have to get my recertification, teaching license in about 2 years or so. So we shall see. 2026. I think it is. We'll see. If not, I'm gonna have to be punching in courses next year. So. Speed up there. Ground speed's been pretty good. So, can't complain there. Let's do some manual flying. Let's have some fun. I guess I'm going to try the line out of this box on my headset though and make it go right into the desktop. So we might not be using voice reader. It's going to keep us stored. We might try it once and see what happens. Because I haven't really looked into the line out. I have the cable somewhere because I saved the cables for using everything non-wireless. We'll see. Not that much on the trim. There. I still want to buy a TPM vernier control. Kind of miss it for the Cessna, especially. I'm using the Logitech USB throttle prop mixture slider thing. So they're not, you know, they're good for pipers, but the Cessna would be better with the vernier controls. So I have one picked out on Etsy. There's this guy that makes flight sim gear, and he 3D prints it, and he has vernier control. I did want to get the Vernio Plus, but that's just too expensive. It's like $900 brand new. And then I was like, maybe I could buy it used. And then when I had a person that said they had one, it sounded scammy. Like I said, oh, I could probably pay you $400, and I go, how about $500? And then I was like, well, that's a good deal still. And back then I still had some money, but it just felt scammy because once you send them the money, it's not like eBay or anything. It's either they send it or they don't. So, but this gentleman a long time ago on flightsim.com, I went in the forums and I was trying to buy the SciTech TPM because back then, we're talking about 2017, 16, they didn't really have much out there for options. And this guy just sent me like all this stuff for free, like the trim wheel I'm using still. He sent me the TPM he had. That thing was retailing for like $300 because they didn't make it anymore. And then he also sent me the radio panel, which I still use to this day too. So he was very generous. And then he's like, just pay for shipping. And I sent him a check, but he never cashed the check. So, but I thank him to this day because he helped me with training for my private by giving me that stuff. It's more realistic. So it was pretty cool. look at my UTC timer on my pilot watch. And trim down. So usually we control that with the yoke a little bit more in the real world, but the simulator I use more trim than anything. Where are you, Digi? There you are. Looking good back there. Alright, we're gonna see that Chesapeake Bay Bridge coming up out there. You can see it right there in the distance. Trim down. We have some clouds here, so we gotta be careful. Come on now. I go down to 2,500. Just to get down both these clouds. I gotta get my button kicker working again. I haven't, the cable came disconnected. Just gotta do some wiring. It's not that hard. I don't feel the rumble of the plane. So, I have to get that going too. Clouds are pretty low. Let's go a little lower. Let's go to 2,000. Not the safest over water, but we'll make it happen. Chesapeake Bay Bridge. It's been a nice flight tonight. I mean, I know I had rain earlier, but it's been nice and calm. Except for the turbulence. But we're hoping for
Another happy landing.
that's what we're hoping for. Excuse me. It's a good thing we went down to 2,000. These clouds are coming down. That is the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. And a boat. Pretty cool. Sailboat. This is called Fisherman's Island. distance, too. I don't know if you have boats. I have some add-ons with boats. I don't know if you see any boats. Sailboat, cargo ship distance, and we gotta watch out for these clouds. We go a little bit lower, Maybe down to 1500 now. See how it goes underneath? It's like they have the bridge and then it goes underneath, so I think that's like a ship passage. There. Get out of the clouds. I'll go down to 1,000. That's about as low as I want to go. So. And I'm going to stay out of the Norfolk class Charlie airspace. So. Which is coming up. Don't know if you see that, but it's right there. And then that'd be Delta there, which we'd have to go through at this level. West here. No, no, sorry, east. I meant east. Alright, we'll trim it out, stay at 1,000. That's about where I'm gonna stay. And actually, we'd be underneath the class Charlie. So. That Charlie. I thought that was you. Is that my antenna? That's my antenna. I thought that was you. I don't even see it. Let me get back there. That's me. Flying pretty low for over water. 1,000 feet doesn't give you much, just in case there's a problem. Stay out of the Charlie. This little thing right here is where the Charlie starts. Cape Henry coming up. That is Virginia right there. And Virginia Beach. Over here on the left. Ground speeds are pretty good tonight, all around. Can't complain there. Paulo Susek Field Traffic says 99 Echo Foxtrot. Actually, I should put 127. I forgot that's the CTAF, which is not ruled on this one. 075. Gotta do that. So just tell them that coming in there. Apollo Susek Field traffic. Cesar 9 Echo Foxtrot will be traversing the class Delta at approximately 1,000 feet and going to the southeast. Apollo Susek traffic, which is right there. So I think I did that right. Let me check and see if what is it? November 10 uniform. Let's see what they have. Times here. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm going to chart something. So, always wait. It's Class D and Class E. So that would be 12 o'clock midnight. So we'd still be towered. So I'm going to leave all this tower frequency. And now we're going to have to stay out of the warning area over here. So, just about the Delta. Here's Virginia Beach, everybody, on our left. It's looking decent. More ships there. I think I would like to try to climb later on. Because we're pretty low at 1,000 feet here. Right about pattern altitude here. Not illegal, but you'd have to be very careful going in here, and you have tower guiding you through it. They might even tell you to go wide, but we're gonna go towards the airfield, and then we're going to first flight airfield after that. So let's get that ready to go. Kilo Foxtrot Alpha. Believe it or not, I own a piece of the fabric from the Wright Flyer. A Ron Cole piece of artwork I have. It's up there. And it has artwork of the Wright Flyer. And it has a little piece of the original wing fabric on it. And it cost me like a fortune, but I got it on sale for 50% off. Even though I said no coupons, please. I couldn't afford that. But it's one of the jewel collections of what I have in my office here. It's right up there with the little piece of Amelia Earhart's Vega that I have. It's like again piece of art with the Vega on it, and then there's an actual piece of the actual cloth that was on the Vega. All right, we're gonna do this. We're going right to first flight now. So do I have nav on? No. Let's do some nav here. Let it do its thing. Also do 1,000 here. So descend. And then arm it. It's already armed actually, so we should be good. And that is nav. I believe it is. There it is. Now it is. And we're heading right for first flight airfield where the Wright brothers did their flying with the Wright Flyer. But yeah, they sold out, so like I'm glad I got it when I did. They have I think he made smaller versions of it now, but they sold out. Look at all those boats. Wow. Again, that's Virginia Beach right there. And I'm gonna have to do heading here because we're heading towards the warning area. Heading, thank you. There's actually restricted airspace there too. Actually, that's restricted airspace. So we're gonna deviate to the west. Gonna have to check up the R-6606 to figure out what that is, but I don't know what it is. So we're gonna stay at it. It's over there, whatever it is. It's right on the coast. I'm thinking that they probably do some tactical flying over there. And maybe they have like a submarine base. I don't know if Virginia Beach has submarines. Those out of Norfolk. Alright, we'll keep it straight, stay out of the restricted airspace, and I'm going to keep it at 1,000. These clouds are pretty low. So what is it saying over here? Oh, it went minimum VFR. Yeah, overcast. overcast 11,000 broken at 2300. So that makes sense. That's what it's saying on Skype. And then at Kitty Hawk, it is scattered at 4,400. That's the lowest it goes. So winds 240 at 7. So not that bad. And eventually, I would love to fly down here. It's going to cost like an arm and a leg to do. But they say it's like the pinnacle of the private pilot experience is to fly the first flight airfield. So, it's on the bucket list of most pilots. And look, so we got some cop cars. Turn the lights back on. Oh, they already are on, aren't they? Yeah, they are. And also the glare shift, the pen.
I want to do barrel rolls and
Yeah.
loop the loops, all that
Thank
kind
you
of stuff.
to Beliorex, if I pronounced that right, for following me on Twitch. Appreciate it.
Well, who does?
Thank you for joining the broadcast. We are now going to go direct. It's our first flight airfield. We're about 23 minutes away from our final arrival tonight. We have some antennas here and stuff, so we got to be careful. We're going over the Back Bay National Wildlife Refuge, or at least close to it, so we got to be careful. Sit nav here. We'll be on our way. But typically they want you 2,000 feet above wildlife refuges. So that's another thing that we want to avoid, which is over there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's not illegal to fly at low, but they would like you to be 2,000 feet above wildlife refuges. So F-14 Tomcat. And again, Digi, I like this so much I'm going to do it again. Just letting you know. Just letting you go.
You are still dangerous. You can be my wingman anytime. Bullshit. You can be mine.
That's it. Nothing but love for you, man. Thanks for joining me on the flight. Look at those dark clouds. Those aren't inviting. Those aren't inviting at all. Look at that. Look on the right. That's a lot of moisture in that cloud. Alright, so we're gonna be on the edge of that wildlife refuge. I think we're okay still. That's what we see over here. Kind of reminds me of Cape Cod, the wildlife refuge over there, which is on the ocean as well. Alright. Boy. Probably go a little higher actually, so let's do that. Let's go to 1,500. Altitude means life, you know what I'm saying? Come on now, hurry up. And alrighty then, get a little altitude here. Pattern altitude, our first flight is about 1,000. Right pattern for 2-1. Left pattern for 3. CTAF is 122.9. And the weather will be on 118.075. So let's see if we got anything yet.
Kilo Foxtrot Alpha automated weather observation 1600 Zulu. Wind 268 at 5. Visibility 10.
So it's like 2-1, I think.
Ceiling 1,600 feet broken.
minutes after sunset. That's when it closes.
Kilo Foxtrot Alpha automated weather observation 1600 Zulu. Wind 270 at 5.
Yeah.
Visibility 10. Sky
Alright.
condition.
It's only at 5, so it's not that bad.
Feet broken. Temperature
It's unattended.
18 Celsius.
There's
2.10
emergency
Celsius.
on and in view of
Altimeter
airport hang glide and
2976.
to 4,000 feet. In view of airport from
Kilo Foxtrot
sunrise
Alpha
sunset
automated
year
weather
round,
observation
100 feet plus
1600
transmission lines.
Wind
Threshold
270 at
approach
5.
area runway 21
Visibility 10.
tower. Take half a mile north
Ceiling
of runway 21
feet broken.
threshold.
Temperature 18 Celsius.
Yep, hold lines runway 21 15.
Altimeter
10-foot deep
2976.
ditch, 400 feet from the threshold on
Kilo
runway 21.
Foxtrot Alpha
And
automated
you only
weather
allowed to park there
observation
for a maximum
1600
of 24
Zulu.
hours. No more than 2 overnight stays per month. There are restroom facilities, which I'm glad to hear because I'm going to have to use them. Like for real. Once we're done with this stream. And there's a key code access to the pilot lounge. Alright, well. Let's get there and set this thing down. You gonna ice up the stream? Did that work, by the way? It should have worked. If it didn't work, I'm very sorry. It should have worked. There's no icing. I don't know why it didn't work. Maybe you don't have the amount of viewer points. I'll do it for you, my friend, though. Here we go. You want to see icing? I'll give you icing. Yeah, you need enough viewer points. Just keep watching the channel. You'll eventually get there. Sorry. I don't know why I haven't set that way still, but I do. Alright, we're at 1,500 feet. And we're almost there. We're about 15 minutes away. There's another airport here, Dare County, which is right next door to this. I actually kind of like that airport on the simulator. I like flying there. And it's got an aquarium right now. I would, again, love to go to first flight in Dare County. Dare County can land there, walk up the road. Oh, there you go. Thanks. I just did my biannual flight review the other day. And that went pretty well, so. Thanks. Not bad, huh? Your recurrent training's probably a little worse than just a biannual review, though. So. Oh boy. Okay. Oof. That ice looks like slow-mo on the replay because it's delayed between OBS and that. But, you know, whatever you want, man. Just saying. I think that's the command. No, that wasn't it. Oh, it's the newer one. That's why I don't remember. Oh yeah, it's the dude. Whatever you want.
Yeah, well, the dude abides.
This is a beautiful area, huh? Coming down here. Right near the wildlife refuges, which are way too low for. They look to be 2,000 feet long. But, you know, what's that? I don't know what those are. Is that animals? They look like seals. I want to take the drone cam out there. I do. But I don't want the sim to crash. So that might be animals, to be honest with you. Let's go check that out. I don't know if it is or not. It's over there. You see those things? They could just be bushes. What are those? Oh, they're like little beach houses. I don't know why. It looked like little baby seals and stuff. Okay, I'm hallucinating now. It's okay. I'm good. Digi, you take the lead. Beach houses. Okay. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Alright, so we're setting up for runway 21, which is a right pattern. However, I'm thinking about just going and doing a extended final. So we might do that for first flight airfield. They want to write patterns. They want you to stay out of that warning area as much as you can. So I might go straight, go right near that warning area, and then do a direct in on final. I don't know. They don't say that they don't allow that, right? I'm checking my chart something. If I'm not hearing anything on the CTAF down there, which is what is it? 122.9. So let's get ready on that. Okay, I'll start giving some position reports. We're about 27 nautical miles out though. So when we get around like 10, 15, that's usually when I start giving some. We're gonna start listening to the CTAF and first flight airfield. Let's listen to the weather one more time.
Kilo Foxtrot, Foxtrot Alpha, automated weather observation 1600 Zulu. Wind 268 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition.
Sound like 216 at 5 would be 216.
Temperature 18 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 2976.
2976.
Kilo Foxtrot, Foxtrot Alpha, automated weather observation 1600 Zulu. Wind 268 at 5. Visibility 10.
It said like it sounds like 216 at 5. It should be 216 at 5. Not that I'm technical. I hate people that get that way. But we shall.
Number 1, make it so.
Make it so. And this is what we are going to try to do. We are going to try to do the following by sticking the landing.
Stick the landing. In this challenge, the pilot will do his best to avoid certain death by keeping the plane on a good flight path with a constant angle descent lined up to center line. Good luck. Stick the landing and don't suck.
And don't suck. By the way, that's me landing at New Bedford Regional, 1 Kilo Echo Whiskey Bravo. Way back in the day. I think that might have been with the 172, but it could have been the 152. We have a cargo ship out there. We're looking for the airport, which is far in the distance. Jersey to North Carolina tonight. Not a bad flight. Kind of a long one, but it's been a while since I streamed, so I thought I would people a longer one. Let's hope everything goes well. Just hip hop here. Hip hop, Dizzy, where'd you go? Oh, okay. I thought you were ahead of me. Runway 21, did you get that? It's right-hand pattern if you want to do it, but I'm going to get right in there and do it extended final. Because I'm not hearing anything on the CTAF. So to save time, fuel, virtual money, extended final. If not, if you heard a lot of traffic, I'd probably overfly the airfield or deviate to the west, go around it, and then do a right pattern. I do like a teardrop entry on a 45. We could do that too. No, I'm gonna do the extended final. That'd be the better way of doing it if there's traffic in the pattern. So, not hearing anything. And first flight traffic says that Niner Echo Foxtrot 20 nautical miles to the northwest, and we're going to be setting up an extended final for runway 21, first flight. So if anyone's out there, let me know now. That beautiful Atlantic Ocean out there. Look at that. A little bumpy. Bumpy. Nice flight. Around here their county is on Roanoke Island, which is the island that again had that colony when they just disappeared back in the very, I think, late 50s, early 1600s. Roanoke Island. And they found the word Croatan carved into a tree, and they never found the settlers. That's further on down. They're getting bumped around a little bit. And looking at Pine Island Airport, where it's a private airstrip. Must be nice to be able to fly in there. Actually says closed here, but on the chart it doesn't. You have to check the web tabs. Interesting. Excuse me. Oof. A little bit past midnight here on the East Coast for real. We have 7.5 minutes to make the first flight. And warning areas out there. So we're gonna kind of straddle it until we get in there. But I'm gonna go a little bit more to the east here in a second to get a good interception for only 2-1. So let's actually set this up here in advance here. Let's go like 150. Let's start going around and see where that leads us to. Because the airfield is down there. In fact, that might be it right there. I'm not positive, but that could be it. That's a little too much. Let's go 160. And maybe just 165. First flight traffic, Cessna Nautical Foxtrot, 13 nautical miles to the northwest. We're setting up an extended final for runway 21, first flight. And Volanta. Let's see if anyone's around me on this. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's all up to us, so. There it is right there. That's where we are going, and that's where we are. Again, we're going to come in here and just get right into 2-1. So that's the plan. Okay, almost 5 degrees to the south. We're going to go down to 1,000 feet. Get ready. And I'm going to put on manual once I see the airport anyways. Of course, this is where the Wright Monument is and everything like that. And it's where the Wright brothers flew the Wright Flyer for the first time, subsequent times. Yeah, I'm looking up at that picture I have that has the piece of linen on it. That was not cheap, but it's really cool to have. So you're not gonna find something like that every day. It's kind of cool to see it and say, oh, a piece of that Wright brothers Flyer is right there that flew here for history. So. All right, I'm sure it wasn't as built up as it was here. The airfield should be right out there, right near VR Schnarf, Schnarf, and Olive Cheese 974. All right, one more time with the weather, get an idea of the winds.
Kilo Foxtrot, Foxtrot Alpha, automated weather observation 1600 Zulu. Wind, 309er at 4.
Not that bad. It's only a 4, so not a big problem. It'll definitely be a crosswind. From the right.
17 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 2978.
2978. Okay, DG set. Good there. Let's make this landing. First flight traffic says in the Nautical Foxtrot 7.3 nautical miles north of the airfield. We're going to be intercepting for extended final for runway 21 full stop. First flight. Leave it right here until we get in there. I am a little out. I'll be about 6 nautical miles or so. Extended final. Which is going to be over there. Oh, look at this boat. There's a boat. And we're straddling that warning area, but we're not in it, so that's the cool thing. Alright, going manual. Going manual. Mixture full rich. Gas, undercarriage, mixture prop, flap switches. We're good as of now. Taxi light goes off. P2, good. Everything else is working. We're still charging on the amps there. Alright, so let's make our way a little bit into the airfield now that we're here. And we're looking for that. Oh, we're cool. Hey, no harm, no foul. That's how you kind of learn. Okay, turning file. I'm using the magenta. This helps me in the real world too. Not that I put all my trust in it. But that magenta thing shows you where to line up for the runway. That seems to be the runway right there, so I think we're good. So now that we got it, we're going to kick back to 1700 RPMs. Under 110, we got 10 degrees of flaps. Angle down a little bit, and we're good. First flight traffic says in Echo Foxtrot, 4 miles out, extended final. Runway 21 full stop, first flight. Want to be about 80 knots there. Shim up a little bit. Yep. A little bumpy here. Be careful. I probably should have let it ride a little bit more. Yeah. Because we're out. We're extended final. That's okay. Just keep it going. I don't want to get too slow though. That indeed is the airfield. Good luck with the 414. I haven't flown a lot either, and I bought it a long time ago. So. Alright, I'm going to take the tablet off so you can see this wonderful landing that I
Number
shall
1, make it so.
make so. I never did send Allison out for the brief, the landing brief, so I guess we could do this thing past the descent stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the aircraft. Thank you.
Yeah, we're already like on 5. That's okay. Get that wind off our right. It's gonna be a little tricky. Not terribly tricky, just a little. Let's angle it down now that we're closer. That's the right monument right there. So again, I'm putting my nose into the wind a little bit. I'll put the wing in there as I get closer. And then we'll do light left rudder to keep the nose in the center. But should be good. And I know the parking's off to the left all the way down the runway. So that's what it is. First flight traffic says the Nautical Foxtrot final. Runway 21 full stop, first flight. down 1500. 10 degrees of flap, so we're in the white. Arc. Coming down. We're in the full flaps now because we're a little high. Only about 65. So get going here. Not looking terrible. I got my wing to the right, little left rudder, a little crosswind correction. Looking decent. They're a little slow. Better be a little faster and slower, Michael. What is that weird icon thing? I have no clue what that icon thing is there. Why is that there? No clue. That's not there in real life for everybody. Okay, coming in. We got full flaps. We are good. Yeah, we're gonna park on the left. I just want to land this thing first. Sure that the wind over the trees doesn't help in real life, but here we go. Come on now. Oh, nice one, Digi. Nice one. Way to jump ahead. Oh my God. What'd you do?
What'd you do?
Alright, full back on the yoke. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. I'm going to take a left turn over here. Don't crowd me. Flaps up. Oh, that wasn't flaps up. Flaps up! Here we go. Remember, we can only park here for 24 hours. So I'm going to pull in this T over here. In front of the Marshall. Should clean this up. Strobes off so I don't blind them to death. Taxi lights. Yeah. Probably should get my trim better. Alright, we are good. So let's get our checklist to get this thing parked here. So after landing, flaps up, strobes off, landing light off. It is pitot heat not on. Make sure it's required. Trim set for takeoff. It is now. ELT verify silent. Avionics off. All lights except for beacon off. Mixture full lean. Very good. Now it's almost 2.5 hours, like they said on SkyVector. Mags off. Master off. Lights off. Parking brake engaged. And let's go take a look at this place. Hey, Digi! Nice parking job right there. So, anywho, here's the right monument. I have a feeling I have like 2 sceneries installed because I have 2 right monuments. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Maybe that's why I have that icon there. So I don't know what happened there. But I'm going to have to figure that out. But there'd be one of these in real life. And then their actual place where they... Let me turn off the tablet. That might help too. Yeah, there's something going on with this thing. Something with the sceneries conflicting. I don't know what's going on there. This is where they have the markers. And here's the old hangars where they built the right flyer, I believe. See, they even got like that stuff there. Those are recreations if I remember right though. And then they have markers about how fast the flight went. So like this says end of the first flight 12 seconds 120 feet. Pilot was Orville. Second flight went a little further. Third flight was Orville, 15 seconds 200 feet. So it's kind of cool. And then this marker over here, I have no clue what this is. Let's go take a look at it. Fourth flight 852 feet. Wow. So there you go. You get to see how far it went. Then this is the visitor center. This has like a recreation of it and stuff in here. I don't know if they did it in real life though. Again, I have like double scenery going on right now, so just go with it. Here's the parking and bus area. I have no clue what this thing is over here. And I'm gonna have to look at my scenery so that I don't double scenery. I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, that was our flight for today, you can clearly see that one is better than the other, by the way. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with my scenery. I'll have to look at it later. But that's it. That's where we ended up. And hey, no crash and death stuff tonight, so pretty cool. First flight field here. Even says first flight, and then again, Deer County is over there. See that? That's the island of what do I call it? Oh God, it's the first settlement that didn't survive there, Roanoke Island. But they have like an aquarium right near there. You can walk up the road from what I saw. And it's pretty cool. But all right. Anyways, appreciate everyone coming out. Thanks to Digi Driver. Thanks to Stu. Thanks to everyone. Oh dear. Haz, thanks for tuning in tonight. And everyone else, thanks to, and I just got off the, accidentally pushed F5 when I wasn't on there, so I lost like half of my chat. But everyone, thank you for coming out tonight. Appreciate you following. We're going to raid someone on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, stay tuned. If you're on YouTube, please push that subscribe button to the Eric Flight channel. Like the videos. We're getting there. We're almost at 1,000. I know it says 730. I think I'm up to 731 people. And on Twitch, please push that follow button at least. Appreciate all your support and watching the streams. We might be streaming tomorrow with the Virtue USA Flying Club. We'll have to see, because they have an event going on. I just have to see if I can actually make it. And that'll be at night. And regardless, I hope to see you soon. Hope to stream at least one more time before the weekend's over. And yeah, so stay tuned if you're on Twitch. We're going to raid someone. Eric Flight, peace out. Have a great night, everyone. Digi, thanks for flying with me. We'll see ya.